Alrighty, guys, welcome back for the grand finals of the Blitzkrieg Blast, if you will. It's going to be Grandpa Gaming versus No Names. Best of three, winner take all in our grand finals. It is time, Kaisers.
Yes, it is time indeed. Grandpa Gaming doing a huge display against Team Endpoint, and No Names doing the same against Avenue. Be interesting, especially since we know some of the maps. This one, obviously, Manorhouse, one of my personal favorites, and finally something different to Liberation and Coastal. And then the second map being Vanguard. Should be fun.
Yeah, and I have no idea. I haven't even played Vanguard.
Played Vanguard.
It'll be interesting to see the adaptations that we see for. So this map, kind of similar to Liberation in the fact that it's A, B split on sides, middle avenue of attack kind of deal. The main source is going to be, you're going to see a lot of spamming down mid through those wood plank walls to the other side. A lot of damage can be found there. Early frags, you'll see scopes going over there. A lot of times you'll see smokes getting thrown out for the cross and things like that. But so far, so good. Both sides able to find a frag to open things up. Still looking for a little bit more. That B-bomb site looks like to be the point of contention early on.
Yeah, this B-site is quite popular, and Soul is able to get that flank onto Jake. That's going to definitely help them. But they still got Niso, who's in shed with that shotgun, and he can prove a menace. He takes out Nala. Might be able to get a second one. Soul's doing it the best he can, just watching at a distance, trying to peck away at his gun, but of course shooting a gun does little damage. And I believe Marie is AFK. That's why they want to pause. Don't know if I can do a pause, but they managed to take down Niso. It's all up to Zinji, really. With that Gavert in hand. Soul's on 3 kills already now, and Marie's actually back, and he's actually going to be a backstab to Souls, and he won't even expect it. Just back in time, Marie. Now it's all up to Dakas. Bomb is planted. He could get the timing on it. Just perfect. Oh, Zinji just saw him. Face one around. Very well played from Dakas. 1 versus 2 clutch. Getting himself that medal as well. And the first round to Grandpa Gaming.
Yeah, not necessarily expecting him to go all the way around to the backside of the site. Thought that they had the coverage necessary there towards the double doors, but that's going to be it. This is going to be the 1-0 start that Grandpa Gaming was looking for. And finally, we're off of Coastal and Liberty. So tell us a little bit about this map.
Well, this is one of my favorites personally, and it's more of the traditional style which you normally see in games like CS. So you've got the 3 lanes, you've got mid, you've got the B lane, and then you've got a long lane. And what most teams normally go for is that B push, because you can go through fences, get onto the B site through the big barn, and you go through fountain to get that site control. And then towards A, you got that A barn. You can smoke deep to get into A barn and then have that A long push to get that control. It's really dynamic, and it's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorites. Especially since it's so open, you can do so much as well.
Good trade of frags there. Again, opening things up and creating the 4v4 early. Trying to make their way through the mid-trenches right now. ToxG trying to find that player that's up top. There is a player on the low ground as well. Styles was tagged up. ToxG finding Zin. That's going to open things up a little bit here. As you can see the players rotating around. My Styles able to do some good damage, but Blue's there for the bailout. ToxG still trying to spam away with that Thompson. Not able to find anything, and it's Niso able to find 2. Dakas and Blue down. Niso with a third. ToxG hits the dirt, and it's all on Alapov. He's got the scope to work with, but he does not have control of the ball.
The scope can prove quite valuable, especially if you can get the drop onto Niso's Marie, which is going to be a little bit more difficult. Him in top barn, he can do a lot, but he does only have a shotgun, which can also prove difficult. It seems to have some knowledge of his whereabouts roughly. They know he's
time though,
but time, yeah, he's just looking to save at this point. Ooh. Is able to take down Niso and keep that Thompson, but it will be 1-1. No, able to keep his scope, which is valuable early stages in this. Does cost 6 coins. Let's see if No Names can capitalize on this. We've already seen 2 STGs on Sinji and Jake. Miso and Styles not quite yet. Now they have STG again and an MP44. Well, the other side, we're seeing a bunch of Thompsons and one bar as well as that Scope and Thompson saved from last round.
A lot of spam through that smoke. That STG on Niso trying to do some work here, but he can't find any connections just yet. Biding their time. Grandpa want to make every shot count. Alapop still on that Scope Thompson combo. Ooh, Niso through the smoke finds the head of Dacus.
Miso unable to get blues. Obviously not the best player in the world like for Sealos, but in the 4 versus 4, this could prove difficult, and Styles just getting that frag. This is going to prove difficult. He's almost got Souls, but unable to get it. Souls will capitalize it, so it's still a 3 versus 3. You kind of have to give the advantage to Grandpa Game, but not for long, since No Names makes it a one-man advantage. And with Bomb and Souls, they can still do something, but 40 seconds left. Not much they can do, but Sinji will fall, just leaving Jake left with Marie. Time is ticking, and Gnala and Souls are separate, but now they're going to start connecting, and Marie can stop this plant completely with that shotgun, and he will. And that's pretty much the round over. Unless Gnala can get this frag, but they're playing ring around roses. Bomb will start going down. And Marie will get that frag, and then we'll go 2-1, 2 No Names.
Yeah,
Another
Marie.
clutch.
Yep, 2v1 clutch again. We had Dacus with 1. We have Marie with 1. So far, so good for all sides. 2-1 in favor of the No Name. Really slow playing it here on the Allied side, Grandpa Gaming. Very slow play. But that's allowing a lot of ground to be made up by no-namer. And again, you'll see the spam coming through, some tags being found. No kills early on, but Zenji able to soften up a couple of players. They will regenerate their health. Look at this. Styles in a forward position, trying to get control of that car. Drops the smoke out, but will cost him his life. Dacus is there for the frag.
Souls slowly pushing onto the site. No one will be on there, but there is a person in Big Barn low up. As well as Sinji is towards the white boxes, but Niso is now striking. He takes down Dacus, and he is just waiting for his team to start rotating, just holding off ankles so he doesn't get pushed just yet. Time is ticking. 4 versus 4. Tokshay almost taking down Sinji, but now he will be taken out by Jake. Good teamwork there from No Names.
A lot of time left. Man advantage here for No Names, trying to get into this B bomb site, defuse this. Good deep positioning here from Souls, but unfortunately Jake is going to find the headshot. Now they got to push back in. Marie on the shotgun, wreaking havoc once again. Niso holding the angle. Blues goes down. It's another clutch round retake from No Names. They're going to take a 3-1.
Bomb defused.
Really good retake there from No Names. You thought for a second that maybe Grandpa Game can hold off this retake, especially since Soul's position was so good, but him missing the first few shots cost him his life, and then just one by one falling to No Names. But still pretty decent buy coming from Grandpa Gaming. All those bomb plants enable them to keep buying, but that's the same for No Names, but surprisingly they both have similar buys. Sinji does tack down Tox J.
Yeah, my style is picking off first blood this round. Niso's there for Tox G. Niso on the Blues as well. He's a force to be reckoned with over here towards the B bomb site. Will go down eventually as Alapov gets the return frag, but the damage has been done. Only 2 players left alive here for the Grandpa Gaming side. We knew that this was going to be a tough matchup for both sides, but things looking pretty good so far for no-namers. Jake trying to do the damage here to take down Alapov. Got him very, very low. And the nade will finish the deal.
Now it's just up to Souls in a 1 versus 4. He does have bomb control, which will help him there, and especially since there's no one towards the A side, there is a person at sandbags, and if Souls goes towards a bomb like he is doing right now, probably going to get caught off. There we have it, Marie watching the angle, and he will be dispatched. 4-1, no names, carrying on the lead, and kind of seeing like Grandpa Gaming are playing this very, very slow, and it's been costing them quite a few rounds so far. Especially since when they do push on site, they are pushing one at a time most of the time, which is costing them a lot of their lives and a lot of their rounds. But with Nile on the scope, you probably want to see him trying to peek mid, try and get that peek, or peek B arch and take down that B arch player, because it's been costing them quite a bit. But deep A smoke, that's going to indicate that it is going to be an A push.
Some damage onto Tox G to open up the round. They're pushing through the smoke here in middle. That's going to put Zinji in a tough position. Does manage to get the kill on Souls. Lots of spam through the smoke, and Styles going to pick off another one as Tox G goes down. Two-man advantage once again for the no-names. And Marie over here on this A bomb site, finishing off one more. Zinji through the trenches, finishing off another, and it's all down to just Alipov. One versus many. Still hasn't been able to connect the shot on the scope, and he's trying to get himself out of dodge. Wants to hang on to that to live to fight another day, but it's going to be difficult with the amount of time that's left in the round.
Yeah, and with no names having so much coins, they can justify themselves hunting him down, but Nala just presents himself to Styles, and that will be 5-1 to no names. At this point, Grandpa Gaming needs to change up his style. It was a good change, so they did go for the A push, but the spam proved too effective. But a lot of smokes on Grandpa Gaming. It'd be interesting to see what they do with them.
Time will find a way here. Damage again through mid. Long spam from Marie. STG. Even more damage being... Single time those players, every lick of damage that they take through those mid doors slows down the push. They're not able to push as aggressively over. They got to wait for the regeneration to happen. But Blues and Dakas coming over here onto the B bomb site, able to light up a couple of players, find those early frags, and another one goes down as Soul switching over to the secondary, pulls out the pistol and takes down Zinji. Niso not done just yet, but it is a tumultuous task to get his squad back into this round.
Boomery helping out slightly, making it a 2 versus 3, but it is a retake situation, so you have to favor the allies, and his position's looking pretty decent. Tokshay in a good position, and he's going to take down Niso. Just leaving Marie, STG in hand. Managed to take down one. 2 more to find, and 20 seconds left on the clock. Chances are slim. Probably just want to keep these weapons. He is going for it. Dakas in a good angle, but Marie with the frag, but a good trade from Nala.
Yeah, really good trade there. Tough spot to be in there. They lose a lot of weaponry into that round also, but the Bar Thompson combo carried over by Alipov. The rest of the squad going to be forced to buy up what they can. They pick up another Bar, a couple of Thompson. Tox G is going to go with...
And
Thompson. I was waiting. It was like, he's got 6 coins. He's got to spend it on something, right? So... waiting to see that. The scope comes out though. Zinji gonna have that. He has been spamming with the STG, finding decent enough connections on that. Marie back onto the shotgun. What a force to be reckoned with. Trying to sneak on by Jake. Look at this positioning right in front of the car. Pops the head out. Jake is not full. Jake will find one. Switches over, sees the second, but it's Alipov to finally find the kill.
Look at this push coming in from Styles. By those white boxes. Allies probably will not predict this. Smoke concealing his position. Styles could try and peek this because no, I probably wouldn't expect it. But he is aiming towards there. Maybe has some inkling. Souls on the other side of the map takes down Marie. Styles finally attacks, taking down Blues. No trade come in, but he is low Styles, and it's like Souls looking to hunt him down. Ooh, messy fight, but it will go into Nala's favor, just leaving Niso in a 1 versus 3. And he's just chilling towards it.
Yeah, and he's perfectly happy over here right now. Let that bomb get planted, hang on to the car into the... see what all he can do. Maybe go for some crazy play. Hope that they double back to the A bomb site. They know that he plays on B most of the rounds, so I wouldn't have put it outside of the realm of possibility that they think that he might just be over at the B bomb site hiding in a corridor of some sort, but not going to be the case. He's going to get himself out of dodge, hang on to that gun, and it's going to go 5-3. So Grandpa Gaming off to a slow start, but they start clawing back into this one, picked up a couple of rounds now.
Yeah, and they are on the ally side, which is the weaker side of both. So the more rounds they can get on this side, the better. And of course, it's not as commanding as we've seen them in the past when they played against Endpoint just previously, and then previous to that, they played against Entropy, I believe. So, still good game so far, and the bomb will finally explode, and Grandpa Gaming just able to keep their weapons. They are a little bit hunting, but not too much. The economy a little bit low, but now a lot better. On the other side, the economy is very low on no-nos, but Niso can gift some tokens to his teammates.
Exactly. So see what kind of weaponry they bring to the table now on the no-namers side. You've got an STG being bought up on 2 players, shotgun for Marie. Surprise, surprise. 3 STGs in play, so they've got a relatively strong buy. They don't have a lot of utility behind it. You can see a nade and smoke for everybody on the Grandpa Gaming side, so lots of utility for them to use in order to infiltrate one of these bomb sites. And at the moment, we'll have to see how it goes. Lining up a nade here, Marie.
By Styles, just trying to get away, but Toxic could probably peek this up. Frozen Aid gives away his position, trying to jump peek, but he does bait in Soul, is able to get that frag, so the advantage is in Grandpa Gaming's favor. Interesting position for Marie in Dark. Daka's on the other side on the map, taking down Jake. Start opening up that B bomb site, but there is Niso still there with a car, which he saved over, which I don't think any of the ally players realized his positioning just now. Dakas could get caught off guard here. Thinks twice of it. Marie, shotgun, unable to find anything but Blues and Souls both finding players themselves. Just leave Marie with the shotgun. He's good for one. Picks up a Thompson, smokes off the Arch Abel's cross, but Toxic catches him just off guard, and that's going to be 4-5. The gap has been closed. Grandpa Gaming looking a little bit more comfortable now.
Much more comfortable. This half has become kind of a crapshoot at this point, 5-4 score line. No namers dropping a couple of rounds in a row after being very poised, very strong right off the jump. Let's see what they can do now. 4 STGs and a shotgun again. Marie leading the charge with 10 frags. Niso right behind him with 10 as well. Nobody in double digits just yet for Grandpa Gaming, but that's not really too big of a deal.
It's just a matter of
what
time.
They're working with. Yeah.
Exactly. But with these Thompsons in hand, all 5 of them having one as well as some STGs, it can cause a lot of damage, but Niso's position is very good. Dakas might actually get caught out by Niso. Here we go. Great crossfire setup. It's even through the smoke. I'm surprised about that.
Had that angle lined up the entire time. His teammate probably spotted him and said, go ahead, open. Takes him down. That's going to be Daka's dead. He always seems to be on the receiving end of some shenanigans from Niso. That spam headshot through the smoke. This time it's going to be a spam through the smoke to bail out a teammate that's, low HP, hunkered down in the... Still looking for some good damage. Alapov almost taking down Zenji over there in the... Would have been nice to find. Give themselves a little bit of a lifeline back into the round, as Dakas has been down for a while. Very difficult crossfire, made even harder. Jake hits a crispy headshot on the Alapov, takes him down, and Toxg able to return, but Zenji's there. They've got Jake, and they've also got Niso over here. Niso's going to find one. Zenji finishing off. That is going to be a clean 6th round for the no-namers.
Only losing 2 players, Jake and Styles. But still a relatively close round. The problem with Grandpa Gaming right now, they have slowed it down. I preferred it when it was a little bit more upbeat. Them slowing it down, they'll probably cost them, especially since they hit that wall with that crossfire. They seem to struggle once their original plan fails. But let's see if they can come back and get this 5th round in these last 2 rounds, because the more the merrier. But it has been a pretty close game, and it does seem like they want to go towards that B site. Nala and top man are just trying to find something, but 4 players towards, or 3 players towards this B bomb site. Actually 4. It's gonna prove things difficult.
We've actually got 2 players over in the barn, a high-low stack. Jake able to open things up. Styles goes down, but Zinji's there, and Jake gets a second. So just like that, it's a 2-on. And again, Jake, he's playing in an aggressive position. This is where they found Zinji the last couple, or pardon me, Niso, the last couple of rounds, is playing forward in this little, just kind of hunkered down behind the tree. But
yeah, radio, such a good position.
And that bomb deep outside of the B bomb site. A couple players still over there, but Jake is in such a strong spot. He's actually going to go for the peak. Gets the timing right, drops the bomb carrier, and that's going to be the round. 25 seconds left on the clock, and Alapov on the other side of the map. Wants to keep the scope and the Thompson in hand. And yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, really good round from Jake. Good crossfire set again from No Names. It's really been these crossfires on the B side which has been causing some problems for Grandpa Gaming. And at this point, you got to start changing things up. Maybe go towards fences to stop that crossfire, set up smokes. Maybe go towards A instead, since there's only 1 person towards A. You can fake towards B and then go towards A. There's a lot of things which you can do on this map. The rotations are about the same. Let's see if they will change it up. Of course, Nala keeps his scope, and Thompson. Rest of the team's gonna start buying up. Gonna see Thompson on Dakis, Tokshay as well. Souls picking up a smoke and shotgun. Same with Blues. Be interesting to see what they do with this now. Could be an A push, deep smoke mid, pushing into A barn with those shotguns. But seems like they are heading towards B.
Yep, seem to be favoring it a lot. 2 shotguns, 2 Thompsons in the scope on Alapov. See if he can do anything with it this time around. I don't even think he got a chance to fire a shot the entirety of the. Niso locked out behind a smoke. Toxg going to open things up, and that's going to give a lifeline here in towards the B-bomb site. Shallow smoke player trying to walk through. Niso with the assist from Jake. Going to be able to find one. They got to be careful, though. Blues has the shotgun, and he's got some damage in. Able to find one. Toxg coming around from the back line. Niso's going to be able to trade that out. But they have got control of the bomb site now. Niso trying to do what he can. It's a 2-on-3 retake situation now for the Axis side. Looking for the angle. He'll find it. Blues goes down. 2 players left to find. Souls has been tagged low. Alapov still on the scope, but he's got the Thompson as the secondary, and Alapov will find the headshot onto Zenji.
It's all up to Niso. He has got 3 kills. This will be a source he can get it, but unable to clutch it out. So it's going to be 5-7. Pretty good scoreline for Grandpa Gaming.
Alapov dropping the bags on him there at the end of the round. Little BM going on here. I like it. I enjoy the trash talk that goes on when the during the games, man. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
See, I can see team chat still. I don't have it turned off like they do on the stream, so I can see the team chat and I can see all the shenanigans going on, especially, you know, Smoke Kill comes out and seeing some of the vitriol being thrown each way. Marie's going to be starting off low on HP. Don't worry, it will regen. A little team damage coming out, but looks like they're going to opt to go to the A bomb site, something that we didn't see Grandpa Gaming do a whole lot, if at all, throughout the duration of that opening half.
Yeah,
it's pretty much
really,
B onslaught the entire time.
Yeah, it's going to be all up to Kanala. A-long is going to be so important, especially since now he's been spoiled and he's in such a bad position for it. The only player which I know which can play this position so well is for Silos, one of the best players, but he will be taken down. Now, making it a 4 versus 5, but all the team has rotated. They're expecting this A push, and the A bomb push is coming in. Souls is in there. And he could do some damage here. Not if they peek at the same time like that, but he's able to take down one. Niso left, and he gets down Niso, as well as Blues taking down Jake towards A long. Now the advantage is in Grandpa Gaming. And bomb is stuck towards that hay bales.
Tough position to be in, given the firepower situation as well. Trying to make their way in. That bomb, not even sniffing the bomb site just yet. Shoulder checking outside of the bomb site as well. And Marie just completely stuck in this area. Will eventually find a frag, trying to convert it into 2, but Souls is there and will finish things off, and that's going to be the round. So another one on the board for Grandpa Gaming. They reel it back within 1, 7-6 the scoreline. Still in favor of no-namers, but both teams with their work cut out for them.
Most definitely. But Jake's already brought up. He's going to take down a Thompson as well as a smoke. Murray with his favored shotgun. I don't think I've seen him use any other weapon in this map. Well, let's see if they can have any success. Aligning towards that B site nade from Souls. They might actually catch one player out. Only a tag. That's just going to confirm his suspicions there's going to be a B attack. And you can see the rotations already. 3 players towards there. Souls on quick rotate. The only person not in a position is actually Nala. Ooh, Dakas with a knife. The quick trades coming in favor of no names. Shinji taking down Souls, just leaving Nala, who was towards A, and he will fall as well. Shinji, 2 kills. Jake as well with 2 kills. 8
tough
6.
Tough fallback round there. No namers trying to get the shutdown round. They got it. Answer back. Bring this back to a 2-round lead. 8-6 the score line. Neither one of these two teams want to go away in this matchup. Neither one wants to really take charge either. So very even back and forth. See who can finally start stringing some rounds together. We saw this in the endpoint game as well, where it was very back and forth at the beginning, but ToxG catching Marie, trying to get across, and Daka's out there as well, gets a second headshot, 14 bullets left, could go for a third, but he's so close quarters with that shotgun. We'll say no.
No thanks indeed, but 2 versus 3, still going to be a tough situations for the allies. They need to group together and try and attack on a site. It does seem like they want to go towards 8. There is that one player which is mid-roof, which is Souls, and he has an STG of his own. He can actually catch these players off guard, and he does. He takes down Niso, goes up, gets spotted out. Tough fight, but it will go in hands of Souls. Making it 7-8. Good answer back. The STG is proving powerful for Grandpa Gaming. Now it's time for a good buy from No Names. Try and answer back.
Yep, a little back and forth again. So Grandpa Gaming get the return frags and the return round, 8-7. Very close between these two squads right now. And again, remember, this is a best of 3. So the first matchup here, and then the second map, Kaiser. It's Vanguard, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah,
so we'll see Vanguard in competition play.
No, you haven't played Vanguard at all, if I remember right. I've only played it once. It's a really interesting map.
I don't even know the names of the guns.
Ooh.
I know there's a double-barreled shotgun, and there's a very strong
PPSH.
Sure. If you say so.
I could start making up names and you probably would agree with me, but
I would.
2 versus 2.
I absolutely would. PPSH sounds like making an elephant sound, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here all day. Yeah. Daka's last man standing, 2 versus 1. Marie over here towards the A bomb site trying to get that bomb planted. Daka's going to be quite removed from the play. And this is going to be a tough clutch for him in a 2 versus 1.
Definitely tough. But Dakas has pretty good aim with the STG. If you can get those headshots, it could cause some problems. But time is ticking. 30 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if he can get Styles on the first shot. Nope, Styles wins that duel, making it 7-9. Back and forth so far in the second half. No one can really establish a strong economy. Styles with 7 coins. He's probably going to share that out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So 9-7. Again, another trade of rounds. Scope still in for Zinji. See if he can lock it down, find any connections. Long range play, not going to find any connections this time around. And Blues is going to mosey on over towards that B bomb site, actually watching towards the trenches, but it's ToxG with the MP 40, 44, 44, 44.
Couldn't tell if that was just you or lag, but ToxG. Both. ToxG's still in a strong position, and the fact that Soul's got Marie with a pistol since his secondary was a shotgun, it's going to prove difficult. Niso just looking for Toxic, trying to find a position, and now Toxic knows there's one person here. I believe Niso might have just spotted him out. He has, and Niso wins that duel, making it a 4 versus 3. Still advantage towards Grandpa Gaming. So they slowly push towards this B site. At this point, you probably want to see some rotations from Nala. He's been stuck towards A long for some time now. And finally, he's rotating. Daka's alone on site with only a Gewehr.
Yeah, but he's in a good position until he gets spotted. Going prone like that, tough spot for him to be in, but Dacus is going to go down, leaving it in a 3-on-3. Still very possible, plausible retake situation. Niso trying to watch the back lines. He's 21-10.
Oh, some lag for me, but Nala able to take down one as well as Blues, making it all up onto Zinji, but he will fall to Nala. Great retake from Grandpa Gaming. And they will be able to get the defuse. Back and forth again. 9-8. So far, No Names can just keep their lead by 1.
Yeah, but as long as they maintain that 1-round lead, it'll be... It's just going to be a problem if Grandpa Gaming start actually stringing some rounds together here. Take that lead away from them. Put them on the back seat. But it's been very back and forth so far in the second half. A dominant start for No Names, but they've kind of lost their luster here in the last couple of rounds. Barely hanging on to their lead at this point. But again, continuing to maintain that lead as we move forward. See if they can continue to...
Let's see if they can do it. They are going towards A, Zinji towards A long, but it's actually Styles who gets the first frag onto Dakis. Jake following up, taking down Blues, getting that mid-trench control, but there is Tox J and B Arch. Could try and peek towards mid-trench if Jake tries to push it, but these smokes proving quite effective for No Names. But with them gone, can cause some problems for them.
Jake looking for some aggression outside the trenches towards those mid-wall. Not going to find anything just yet. The rotations come over towards B, or pardon me, the A bomb site. ToxG is able to take down G. So that cuts one part of the linchpin out. Now the 2 remaining players that are over towards that A bomb site are going to be coming under fire, but it's Souls to be able to go in on 1. More players to find as they start to infiltrate that A bomb site. Bomb is going to get planted here. Now they got to go for the take. Nice shot there from Alipov. He's able to take down one more. That's Niso, the bomb carrier. Soul's doing a good job of holding things down. They're not going for the plant. Zinji's in the back lines, able to find one, and just like that, 2 kills in quick succession, but ToxG's here. Oh, and ToxG's going to find them both. Takes both of them down with the scope, and that is a beautiful 2v1 clutch from him.
What a shot onto Zinji. You thought Zinji would have the angle, but Toxic with the jump. Quick scope. Absolutely demolished him. 9-9. No lead for anyone just yet. Grandpa Gaming can take that lead if they win this round. And 2 scopes for them, ToxJ and Nala. And 3 STGs. Spent all their coins into this. If they lose, they will only get 2.
ToxG's not one that we've seen pick up the scope all that often either.
No.
Obviously very competent with that weapon. Made it look easy in that last round. Picked off the lurker. Comes in and picks off the 2v1. Beautiful stuff.
Seeing what they do here. Blues able to get the first frag onto Styles. Checking to see if anyone's pushing mid-trench. He spots no one, so he's going to repeat car. Does spot out one car, and he also heard a guy mid-trench, so he's going to fall back. And it's actually Marie who's pushing now with the shotgun. Does tag up. It's quite a bit, but it's equal damage from both sides. It's actually Niso who gets the first frag. Still advantage for Grandpa Gaming. Right now, Dakas is in a little bit of trouble, stuck in radio.
Yeah, there's no real crossfire for him in this position. Battle's going to go down here in middle outside of the barn. Marie with a shotgun trying to do it long range with it. Backs that player off. A lot of spam coming through. There it is. Marie with the shotgun once again, able to capitalize. And he's not done just yet. He could actually go for the backstab. Player coming into the top side of the haylofts. Marie will go down, but Zinji in the meantime is able to take down Daka's. A couple more players left to find. It's a 2-on-2 retake.
Nisa trying to play close to the smoke, has gone into box corner. Question is, how much can he do here? His teammate flanking around, trying to get into B house, just trying to get Souls off guard. He might actually do that if he decides to push him a little bit further, but Sinji's not doing it just yet. But it's Nala with a nice headshot onto Niso. It's all up to Sinji now. Headshot position. Bomb is slightly planned for him. He's in a good position. He's just wasting time. 10 seconds. They need to get on the defuse. Time is ticking. Souls is going to stick it, but time is ticking. Oh my god.
He's out of bullets.
Ooh. Slightly too close.
Yeah.
Up clenching action.
I'm just looking at our recent rounds here, and it's like, whew, we've had so many 1v2 clutches in this matchup. Daka's has had one, Marie's had one, Tox G, Zinji. Everybody's doing the work so far in this matchup, but 10-9 scoreline, still just a barn burner of a matchup here. Finally, double digits for one of the two squads. You knew it was going to happen eventually. But no-namers are going to be the first ones to claim that throne. See whether or not they can get knocked off of it. Grandpa Gaming getting aggressive here, and Soul's going to meet his demise immediately. That shotgun from Marie, probably the best shotgun player in the world, I'd say. Or at least the most consistent.
Like, I don't think I've seen a player so committed to the shotgun at this time.
Yeah, and he's consistently finding kills with it, which is the scariest part about it.
Yeah, he's 13-11. Close behind Miso in terms of score. On the other side, Soul 17-14. He did fall. But no names pushing towards A-Lock. There is one player who can stop this, which is Nala. He's towards Haybells, but he's only got Gaffair, which isn't the best weapon when there's 3 players pushing you on site, especially since one of them is going to be Marie with that shotgun. And here comes the push. First person gets it. Marie gets a second onto Jake. Even going to pick up the shotgun. Bomb is dropped as well. Now it's up to Niso and Sinji to try and scrape this round back.
Big recovery there from Grandpa Gaming. Tox G with the backstab. The scope not going to make the connection that they were looking. Down to about half health is Niso, and he is locked into position here. There is nowhere really for him to run. Pretty much fully surrounded on all fronts. You've got players swarming all over the place. You even have Daka's going and making sure that he cannot fall back. So this round is all but done. We're going to be tied up 10-10 now.
Ooh.
Oh, insult to injury.
But there's one thing which you have to note, ladies and gentlemen, is that what Niso did there at the end. He pulled his pistol out when he had a scope as his primary. This is so important when you're playing. If you have a very strong weapon, always pull out your secondary if you're in like a bad situation, which you know you're probably not going to win, or if you feel like you're going to die in this situation, you can quickly switch to your secondary. Make sure your opponent doesn't pick up that weapon, because if they gave Grandpa Gaming a scope, that could change this round now.
Yeah, that's one important thing to note there. You drop whatever gun is being, utilized at the time. You could have a Thompson and an STG. If you have the STG equipped and pulled out, you'll drop the STG when you die. Otherwise, you'll drop the Thompson.
Right now, Dakus, he's picked up an STG for himself, gets the shot through the smoke. Niso still close by with the shotgun, but he is tagged to hell and he will retreat. Dakus should be hearing his footsteps behind him. Look at this push from Dakus. He's trying to catch this play off guard, but Sinji is too quick with that scope. And he's pulled his team to an advantage. Thompson, he will thank.
Really slowing things down now. The man advantage, like you said, swung over to no name. So these rounds just continue to go back and forth between each side. Trying to get onto that B bomb site. There's nobody really over here to defend that. The remaining 2 Axis players Look at how close together they are. You've got Marie on that shotgun hunting one player above, and it's going to be Marie to find him. This round is all but done.
Oh, Sinji falls, and he actually drops the scope, which Souls will gracefully take. The thing is, time is ticking. 30 seconds left, and he's not expecting the player, which is going to be B-House, which is Niso with the shotgun, and he will take the SCG, which I think is the better weapon to drop in that circumstance.
Yeah, it doesn't give the scope back over. Niso's kind of been a user of all weapons in this matchup. He's had the scope before. He's had the shotgun. He's had the STG, the Thompson. He's kind of worked off of whatever scraps he's been able to scrimp and scrape together, but in this case, again, 11 to 10, the advantage going the way of No Name. And we continue to go back and forth. I'd love to see a layout of the rounds here. I think that it was Grandpa Gaming. Every like 4 rounds, they were able to put 2 on the board together, which is why they were able to catch back up. But almost every single round in this half has just been a trade of.
Yeah, and you can tell by the weapons. You're not going to see many scopes. So Sinji is able to get a scope every single round at the cost of Marine, which is always dropping coins because he only needs 2, which is for his shotgun. Niso, he's got a shotgun of his own. He does take down 1, but it is a trade. Toxic taking out 1 more, and he takes down Niso. Blues trading his teammate as well. Advantage now in favor to Grandpa Gaming. Styles' position is known, and he will fall, just leaving Jake now 1 versus 3. And this will be should be the 11th round, unless Jake can pull off a miracle.
Yeah, we're going the distance in this matchup. We're going to probably go the full 24 of regulation here as we keep. Crazy to see, but again, I mean, it was a pretty good sizable lead for No Namers going in towards the half. It was what, 8 to
4, yeah.
So I mean, the back and forth has happened, but neither one of these teams want to relent at this point, and it's back and forth. But Naylor able to pick up 1 more to close out the round, tied up 11 to 11. So we will go, regardless of how it finishes in regulation, we will go the full 24 rounds.
Exactly. One person will have to get that match point, and the question is, who is it? If it's going to carry on the trend of how the game is, it's probably going to be No Names who gets match point first, but their weaponry not looking too great. We do have a carbine on Sinji, shotgun on Marine, which he's for every single round consistently. Styles, Toxic taking out Niso, who's been the heavy hitter for No Name. Stacker's also chiming in 1. These one-shot weapons being so powerful right now, as well as these SMGs. Just seeing Marie and Jake, and it looks like Grandpa Gaming actually might get that match point first instead, unless Marie and Jake can pull off a miracle. But I haven't seen much action yet.
Well, we know how that shotgun's been working out, but Blue with the backstab takes down Marie, and that's going to leave it all on Jake trying to push through. Here's the reload, but Blue's going to be able to pick up 3 on the round. So map point for Grandpa Gaming. They get the first crack. I believe that's their first lead of the matchup, and it couldn't come at a better time.
Definitely, especially since No Name's economy is not looking too great, but they have managed to scrape down a scope as well as 2 bars. Marie should be able to get his shotgun, but he's actually borrowing a carbine to get that smoke, which is interesting, because we normally see him favor that shotgun. And it does seem like they are going towards a site. This is a change in plan how they've been playing, but that smoke is still a bit too short for them. Let's see how he does it. Smoke from Souls, keeping them from able to get into A barn. It just seems like No Names is just looking for picks towards this A site. But Grandpa Gaming playing very disciplined in this final round of regulation.
Marie trying to do some work with that carbine, like you said. An unconventional purchase for him, but it's Zinji to open up. Souls gets caught in middle. That leaves just 1 defender on this A bomb site at the current spectrum, and it is Naylor. I have to see whether or not Blues makes the rotation over and whether or not he's got a safe passage to that bomb site as well. The push is starting to come in, and it's all going to be down to Alipov. Naylor on this bomb site. He was able to do it before. Can he do it again? He's going to have to answer the call. There's going to be at least 3 players in his face here. Looking for it. There's the peek. There's the run out. He's able to get one, but that is going to be it. Niso takes him down. Nades come raining on in towards the bomb site. The bomb is going to get planted. There's the nade again. Here it comes. Not going to find a connection. Blues down to half health. Nice shot from ToxG, but it's Niso to open things up on the Blues. Back alley coverage now as Niso still trying to find some more frags. ToxG on the scope, trying to light him up, but he gets... It's going to be a car and a scope to try and retake this bomb site. Very difficult weaponry for them to work with. Trying to find those one shots. It's not working out for them.
Good trade, but time is ticking. 20 seconds left. ToxG only has a car. He's expecting someone to aim long, but it's not going to happen. Niso wins that round, and we're looking into OT on the first map in this best of 3. This is our first overtime in the stream.
It's appropriate. 2 very evenly matched teams. We said that this was going to be a banger, and it's delivered on all fronts thus far. No Namers out to an early lead, but Grandpa Gaming never counting themselves out, able to bring themselves back into this matchup. And now we force overtime. So here we go. Into OT. Going to be a wild ride.
It will be. Sinji smoked off. Not going to find anything through that smoke. And then late push. Going to push towards that B site. You can already see 4 players towards B already. A lot of nades being thrown, but no tags just yet. ToxG spots out one player, unable to get the frag. Sinji trying to peek ToxG, but it's actually Souls who takes down Sinji. Good teamwork there. So just looking for a player. Marie alone towards that A site, and at any point Grandpa Gaming can rotate, especially if ToxG can get the timing right here. Draw is gonna happen. Marie tagged up slightly. He's gonna push away.
Nade not able to find the connection that he was looking for. It's My Styles, a name that we've kind of not been saying a whole lot this matchup. He's sitting at 11 and 21 right now. Is able to find the frag on the Blues. The return frag from ToxG, but there's Marie with the shotgun. Ever vigilant, ever dangerous. Now that bomb works in towards the A bomb site this round. Might be a foregone conclusion unless Marie can do something spectacular, and that's not going to be the case. Souls able to answer the call, finds one more frag, and that's pretty much all she wrote. 3 versus 2 on the hold at the A bomb site. It's going to be very difficult for Jake and Niso to get back into this.
But Niso, he's going to try anyway. He is pushing towards A bomb, which he will meet Dackers. He is trying to shoot through smoke, trying to get a good angle to see through it, but unable to find anything. Trying to bait out some shots here, but Dackers isn't falling for it. Frag goes in favor of Dackers. Close fight. Jake knows where his position is, but Oda Souls knows his, and it's going to be 1-0 to Grandpa Gaming in this OT. Now, be interesting to see what No Names purchase up here. They are going to purchase up a car, as well as STG. Shotgun still on Marie. Yes, 12 coins could get any weapon he wants, and he always picks Marie. Fucking shotgun. How does that happen? Team tag, not greatest.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
This was CS. He'd be stuck at half health for the remainder of the round until killed or otherwise.
That is true.
But in this situation, it's not the worst or the end of the world. As we continue on, Niso trying to get aggressive over on B with that scope, looking for any bit of information that he can find, any willing and able body to frag. But nobody's going to present themselves, and he's actually taking a very aggressive posturing and radio with this scope, peeking towards mid. One missed shot could be his demise, and talking about missed shots, Blues not missing shots, and ToxG even finding one. This is going spectacular for Grandpa until then. Zinji and Niso both answer back. Dakas and ToxG both down. Dark is the observer. We hope he's not down.
Yeah.
Even
we hope he's still alive. He is a little bit of a meanie. But, so is Niso with this scope. Still staying around in this playing corner. Question is, it's not really the best position with the scope, but now he knows it's going to be a P push. He misses the no scope, tries to go for the knife, keeps missing it, but Nala will get that frag, and that's opening up the B site now. The plant should come in. 3 versus 2 should favor towards Grandpa Gaming, especially if they can get these post-plant positions that they need. And it looks like they are. Now, if Blues pushes this, he could catch Sinji off guard if the timing is right. The timing is perfect, but he doesn't get the frag. Does take him up, and that's going to delay that push.
Yeah, he's going to hold Zinji out a little while longer. But Marie trying to come around, not going to find the kill. Soul's able to dish it out, and now it's all down to Zinji. Great looking round out of Grandpa Gaming. They're going to walk away with another victory. Looking to close out map number 1. Nice jump shot there from Seals to close out the round. And Souls, pardon me. That's going to be that. So 2-0 lead into OT. Remember, you play 3 rounds on each side. First team to get 4-round wins in overtime number 1 is going to be 19 is the magic, or pardon me, that's in CSGO. What number? What the hell number am I looking for here? God, I got to do it. 16.
17.
16 is the magic number.
17.
I'm so used to max rounds 30. And
as well as the fact that you can't really see how many rounds it's going along with the 2-0.
It's 24 rounds plus 2. Come on.
Yeah.
Man. So that's 14.
I'm tired.
Grandpa Gaming have 14. They need 2 to win. Come on. I paid attention in maths class.
I didn't, sadly. But Niso has. He's got himself +5. He's looking for a +10. He could even see the +15 if he carries on the way he is. And he does get that +5 again. 2 more players left. Soul's being tagged up by Jake. And Niso, he wants to get this ace, seems like.
A couple of trade frags going around there. Grandpa Gaming being on the receiving end more so. 2 versus 4. Souls and Naylor trying to do what they can. Jake, not exactly the firepower that you want going into the final round of the first half of OT on map number 1 in the grand final. Let's see if he can make it work. That bomb gonna start working its way over towards that B bomb site, but well, there you go. Finally, the frags come in. Marie and Jake finishing things off, and it's going to go 2-1 in favor of Grandpa Gaming. Just keep in mind, they need 2 rounds in order to close out map number 1.
It'll be interesting to see who will have the advantage on map number 2, since you haven't really seen anyone play Vanguard in a competitive sense. Well, I haven't seen anyone play Vanguard in a competitive sense. Of course, we saw the show match, which was 2 weeks ago. Well, a week and a half ago now. But Souls spam through doors, unable to get any tags. Slight tag on Zinji, actually, but no frag. That's actually a pretty good smoke from him, covering anybody pushing a barn and allowing him to push closer. Interesting buy from No Names. Bunch of Garans, as well as a shotgun and a scope on Niso instead of Sinji, which is the change that they're going for. Torque almost getting caught out there by Styles.
Marie gets caught out by Blues, though, so a good opener here for the Grandpa Gamings. They take the advantage. 2 scopes, a car, and 2 STGs. Interesting buy down here from the Grandpa side, but it's working. Toxg again. Ever since he's had the scope here on the Axis side, things have looked up. And there it is again. Another headshot.
Headshot. How was that a headshot? But Niso answering one back. Tags across. Bomb has gone down, and it's all up to Niso now. 1 versus 4. There's a scope in hand, but so does Toxj, but it's Niso who's quicker. Fuse has been started, but it was a feint from Toxj himself. And this should be a triple peak. Well, he only gets 1, and he falls back, Niso. This is good play from him, but now he has to peek, and Souls is in a good angle, and Souls gets the frag. That's going to be 3-1. And they are on match point once again, Grandpa Gaming. This
Yeah,
time
they
in
got 2
O2.
cracks at it this time. So they're in a pretty good position to be in right now. So we'll have to see whether or not they can close out map number 1, take us to Vanguard with a map advantage. But as it sits currently, it's going to be tough to see.
I'm really looking forward to watching the Russian weapons. I really do like them. They look beautiful and they feel really nice. Maybe not so much the Fedorov. It's a little bit too slow in my taste, but PPSH is a lot faster, which I like. But Styles, he felt a bit quick too. Blues, who has a scope and STG in hand, giving them an advantage, as well as Toxj with this scope in hand himself. Shooting Jake a second time just to make sure. Can't be too careful.
No, this could be the coffin nail right here, right now. And it's looking real good. And there it is.
Ooh.
Map number 1. Going to go the way of Grandpa Gaming. They closed it out. And that is going to. So a beautiful job from them as they execute. They finally get it done in overtime. It took a long time, but they made it happen. And that is
and it
going
was
to
a
be map
really
1.
good map. First map, very tough battle, and as you can see on the scoreboard, it's mainly been Niso who's been helping his team, whereas on the other side you can see Souls, he's on 26 kills, Blues, he's on 23, as well as Toxj, who's on 25. Pretty even for those 3 players. At this point, you have to say no names. Some of the players need to start stepping up the rate. Maybe shouldn't get the shotgun as much as he is. He is very good with the shotgun, but sometimes shotgun isn't the answer for everything.
I'm not sure he's going to get as many opportunities on Vanguard as he would on, say a map like Liberation or Coastal to really use that shotgun. But time will tell. We're going to take a break real fast. We will be back here in just a few minutes as we get ready for map number 2 in this best of 3. 1 map advantage for Grandpa Gaming in an overtime victory. We'll be back in just a few minutes.